All right, there we go. All right. I'm going to try to move back over a little. Seems like this actually isn't so bad. I guess, the webcam that's on my laptop is better than the other webcam that I thought spending $60 on was actually going to make my streams better. Yeah, this thing right here. I know, kind of a weird way to start a stream, but I just thought, you know what, I'm going to come back on for a bit. But yeah, I think this might be the culprit for the echoing I discovered on my replay. Sometimes going back and watching a replay, I don't always do it unless I really want to go back to see it for the heck of it, to see the cards I pulled. And dang, and also, right as I was in the stream, I noticed Jodo v. Johnny came on for a bit. I was like, dang, I was wrapping up. I would have stayed on and chat with him. Also, I'm actually in a better chair now where I'm not going to have a bad leg cramp. The couch I was on earlier, ooh, that was bad. That's why I had to keep getting up to. Well, I had to get up for a moment to basically get the feeling back my leg. Otherwise, I was afraid that something was going to. Alright. But, anyways, let me. I think I might need to share this real quick. So, also, if you guys hear music in the background, I thought I'd put some music on. So, I don't know if it's echoing now. But I think it's that webcam. The other webcam I just showed you guys on screen a moment ago. That was the one that basically was the one that caused the echoes. And yeah, the one that needs light. Apparently, I don't even have much light in this office, but already my webcam on my laptop already gives me more light than the other webcam does, which I find to be weird. Like I said, it's supposed to be an HD webcam, and it's like it barely looks like HD. I mean, yeah, I'm saying this quality, this is decent, but all right. I know I'm not muted, that's for sure. Alrighty. I'm just coming back on for the heck of it. Just anyway, I wanted to come back on for a bit. I did a Labor Day stream like at late night actually a few years back, and it was one of those streams I really enjoyed. So I thought, why not? I'll come back on for a bit. Alright, I gotta open up Discord on my computer along with going back to at Twitter/X. So I'll see if anybody gets their notifications or not. Just anyway, I just wanted to come back on for the heck of it. Just to see what's up and maybe see what everybody thought about Bash in Berlin and also NXT Takeover. NXT No More. I keep saying Takeover because they used to be called Takeover. Now I'm gonna try to set something up with my other webcam here because I also have one I'll show you that I use for the card cam. Just so if I can't see you guys' comments, if anybody started commenting. Alrighty, cool. I'm going over here. No comments yet. Okay. Yeah, as I originally said I was gonna stay on for a bit, and then I was like, well, after being on that couch for so long, 2 hours, I was like, nope, I don't really want to stay on that couch. And unless I move the table forward, but yeah, I'm gonna try to get another, like, try to get another coffee table on another couch at some point. Alright, I was listening to myself in the background. Okay, sounds like the audio is good. But yeah, Seawall jumps on just because, you guys want to hang around and chat. And, like I said, now I kind of figured out maybe I can start doing live streams back here in the office. I'm still going to invest in some lighting because this still wasn't the best. But like I said, compare this webcam, I might have to plug it in for a moment just to be like, for comparison's sake. But if you guys have seen live streams I've used this webcam, Yeah, I don't know. For what I spent, I think with good lighting, I think also because of the microphones that's built in with it. Because this one, all right, here's the one I use for my. This is for my card cam, and yeah, I have it active right now. Because let me do this real quick. Let me grab my mouse over here on the other side. Hey, welcome back, Ilios Game and Heal. Gonna see you again. So let's see. I gotta go down here. Card cam. And what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to shrink myself down in the corner. This basically gives you an idea of what I was using for my other cam. In fact, let me just, actually, hold on. Take myself off the screen for a moment. So yeah, this is basically what I was using for the card cam. My other Logitech webcam, which compared to this one here, which is supposed to be the better quality one. Oh, it doesn't even really show up here because now, of course, yeah, right here, this one, yeah. This one is the one I used for my main cam to start the stream, and that one I think is the one that caused the echoes as I'm trying to. Oh, you saw my cookies there. Don't tell Noel, my original character. But alright, yeah, this is the other webcam. It doesn't show up too well here, but yeah. I know, it's kind of weird. I already showed it to you guys on the camera. Oh, and of course, over here, there's OBS. Yeah, there I am. Ooh, ain't that something? But I just thought, why not? Come on, again for a bit. Just, the chat. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take off the card cam for now because it's already, Like I said, I'm just really mostly doing this as a test more than anything, but also, kind of show y'all what I'm doing here with the organizer of my cards, which I might try to set something up. It just sucks that the only one sucks about this webcam is it doesn't have a spot for sticking on a tripod. You can sit on like a laptop. Because this one does, if you can see the little notch there, you can screw it onto a tripod. That's why I usually use this one. So I wish this other one would have that. That's why in the past when I've tried to use this one for live streaming, it would fall off. I sometimes would stick it on my old ring light, which doesn't work. I know I'm a broken record, but I was thinking of buying another one when I was at Family Dollar today, and I just forgot. Because believe it or not, when I go buy Pokemon cards, there's people there that actually will chat with me about Pokemon cards, ask me what I pulled, and say, "Oh yeah, I used to collect them for a bit." So it's kind of cool, when you find people that, were into the hobby, or at least think the hobby's cool, even if it's something they're not into it a whole lot. But you know, and I forgot about it, and then I didn't see anything at Dollar General. So maybe next time I go back out to Walmart, or if I go back to Family Dollar, I'm gonna maybe consider getting maybe consider getting another ring light, and get maybe another light that'll hang overhead. I've even seen ones I can hang overhead where I'm at. Because I need to get a new light fixture in here soon. That's my plan, along with other things. I'm still trying to slowly fix up my house. Been doing some drywall work, and I'm not boring you all that. But hey, if you like hearing about home improvement, all right. See if I can try something again. I just need something to hold this where I'm not feeling kind of awkward. Let me try this again. Like I said, bear with me. It's like this. This is both a chat stream and also a test stream, so it's a little bit of both. Let me turn what I call the proverbial card cam back on. So like I said, you guys can see the binder here. I'm trying to I might just shrink myself down a bit. There we go. Get a look at them Pokemon cards. Trying to lift it back up a bit. Those are, of course, my reverse hollows. But yeah, if you guys missed the stream earlier tonight, I know Ilish, you were there, obviously, and Puzzle Pool Players, I know he was on. Shout out to him, awesome dude. I'll have to get back with him. He says he's going to try to send me like a care package, like send me some cool stuff. What was it called? Was it RAOK, or a random act of kindness package? But yeah, just showing you guys some cards here. Of course, I remember I once did a stream where I was showing about my collection. Yeah, look at that bad boy right there. That gold Koraidon EX. But that was one of many cards I pulled in the stream. Yeah, once again, I'll show off again. That's the one that I really liked. That was probably my favorite pull of the whole stream from Paldean Fates. This card right here. It's too bad that because I don't have good lighting in here, it doesn't really pick up very well, but that's a nice full art. So yeah, when I get to the Paldean part of my binder, I'm definitely going to put that in there. Well, the Paldean Face, not to confuse with Paldea Evolved. So yeah, I thought I'd show that again real quick. I need to figure something out. I mean, I'll get things figured out, but yeah, just to give you guys an idea of how things are going to work for my live stream, which you guys basically already saw it before I even, because I tested stuff out in advance. It's just the audio issues. That's always the downside about when you're doing this by yourself. Unless you go back and watch it on YouTube, you're not going to know. Like, I can go watch it on YouTube Live. Even then, I won't hear the echoes or and, you know, it's fine. I'm not going to be mad. If somebody was telling me, hey, it's echoing a little bit, you know, as long as you're nice about it. You know, because sometimes I'm not going to always know. Like, now, if I'm on mute and I forget to see that I did unmute myself, then yeah, then feel free to say something. But, oh, well, like I said, it was only for early in the stream that was going on. So, it's crazy how these things can happen, and I try to laugh it up. The only time I get a little angry sometimes is sometimes with games. When a game, like, say, somebody adds something to a game, and it doesn't always work, especially when it's like a mod of some kinds, and they're not very clear with the mod. But it's whatever. You know, can't get mad about it. You have to just move on. Because life's too short to get mad about those kinds of things. But, of course, the last year here, I saw our pal Joshua was online when I went by Discord. So, of course, Joshua at JR's Productions, you know, if you're around, dude, feel free to say hi in the chat. I might have to start, once again, try to use Restream again. But, I don't know. I want to maybe wait till I maybe get, like, a premium with them, which I might at some point. Or at least figure out. I know there's a way you can add Discord audio, just not Discord video with anyone you do a voice chat with. I mean, maybe there is. I'll have to look that up because I've seen people do it, where they'll have a Discord voice chat and they will have it in their videos. So there's a way. We'll look it up. I'll have to look it up later. But I know, like, at least if I were to enable desktop audio, of course, downside of that is if anything else pops up in the background, like, say, a Discord notification, or some of you old guys will hear the backgrounds alongside whoever I'm chatting with. Alright, I might try something here soon, like I said. But yeah, once again, go through all the cards that I pulled earlier tonight. Like, hey, there we go. Hey, JR's Productions. Welcome, Joshua. I know you probably might have been in bed, and I know, or you could have been out doing some other stuff. I know you were spending Father's Day with your pops this past weekend. Since in Australia, for those of you who don't know, that's when their Father's Day is, versus being in July like it is here in America. So hey, that's important. I'm glad you had a good time with him, from what I've seen. So for the pictures like you've shared with me, and like some others, but anyways. Of course, to show off the awesome Pokemon cards again from the stream earlier. Some more, of course, shinies and special illustration rares. But yeah, I'm just glad I had a good stream earlier tonight. Let's say the only really downside was having to sit down on that couch of mine that sits real low. But now I figured out, really, like I said before the stream, it was the lighting wasn't the problem. It was the webcam that was the problem, both for the lighting and the audio. I'm Devin back for Signy. It was a good time away. Thank you. Yep, you're welcome. I'm glad you're back. And hey, like I said, we're gonna have to work something out where we can start doing streams together again, where you could be on camera with me. We could be both Pokemon cards, or at least have you there as my auctioneer. But you would have. I mean, you definitely missed out a good stream, especially with me and Positive Pokemon players. He was there in the chat and stuff he was talking about. He was having a little good mix of being funny, but also like talking about metal with me. We talked a little bit of wrestling, of course, Pokemon. So it was definitely a good stream for those of you who weren't there. Of course, Ilias, you know, was there like always, just was watching and commenting. And we also had somebody else join in. It was a friend of Positive Pokemon players. And I wish Jovi Johnny didn't come on towards the end when I was getting ready to shut things down. I was like, damn, I didn't even see his comment until after I already wrapped the stream up. But oh well, maybe I'll catch him next time. That's why I was hoping maybe he might come back on before I call it a night. Maybe. If not, like I said, I'll try to catch him again at some point. Maybe if I ever do another Saturday stream. But yeah. And let me get of course something real quick. Need some chewy Reese's Chips Ahoy Reese's cookies. Like, why not? Gotta have me some of that sugary goodness. Not good for you, but yeah, I still enjoy these. I don't really care. I mean, I do try to be a little more health conscious. I'm trying to be more about my health and not eat sweets as much, but still, these are too good. So I gotta have them every now and then, just not all the time. And I also got music in the background, like as I mentioned before. You guys probably won't hear it because I turned it down because, don't want copyright claim. They're playing some Pantera, of course, namesake. Revolution is my name. Where I got my username from. Okay. I'll probably watch it when I woke up late. I lagged after a long drive. I'll say this, though. Gotta take my car and get looked at, though. Okay, understandable. I figured you you were probably sleeping. Understandable, dude. I have to go grab something shortly and see if I can get the position right. Anyways, I say everybody that watched Bash Berlin. I think Ilias, I said you didn't really watch it, but Joshua, I don't know if you also had a chance to watch Bash in Berlin while you were spending time with your dad or not. So I don't know if you caught it. So I won't spoil anything for you. I mean, I did kind of spoil things in the stream for those that did watch, but if you didn't watch it, I won't say anything. But if you did watch, cool. Anyways, I'm just looking at some stuff here. I'm gonna put this. Yeah, I've been kind of trying to experiment more with OBS. I did today after I woke up and watched the whole thing. So you're up to okay. So you already know everything. So all right. So you already know about who retained their titles and who won the titles, and hopefully at some point, for a future watch along, more like as I said before, the evening ones like Bad Blood coming up next month. We'll definitely have to try to get you on here again so we can watch it together. All right, I'm just kind of messing around here. All right, so guys, give me a moment. I'm gonna go grab a few things. First, I'm gonna grab a drink, and then I also might go find something to display uh, my other webcam on, so I can maybe have my binder shown for the heck of it as I organize my cards. So I'll be back in a moment. Let me just put this here. Put this. I'm gonna increase the size of that. Oh no, that's too big. No, that's too big. Stop increasing it. There we go. No, come on. But I'm also got my mouse here on top of my. All right, on top of my binder. That doesn't work too well as a mouse pad. Anyways, I'll be back in a moment, guys. Alrighty, let me get that off the screen. Okay, and yeah, so this is the old ring light. It doesn't work anymore, like I said, but I want to try to put my tripod, my other webcam on it, so if I could still use for something. I just wish it still worked fine like it should, but oh well. So I'm gonna go to his comments. So let's see. I'll have to see when that is. As long as not during the October long weekend, the start of October, since I'm planning to go on another road trip with my Wasted Wolf. Well, okay, just keep me in know with that. And of course, you guys are chatting in there, so alrighty, cool. So yeah, we'll definitely have to work something out, so we can see when we can do that. Alrighty, so don't know how this is gonna work. Might have to, like I said, with this ring light not being operational anymore, it just really just works good as a webcam holder. But maybe it'd be better than me trying to hold the webcam the entire time. Because I can do this. You see, and then it's angled, unfortunately, in a weird way where you can see, like, yeah. Sucks there's no zoom on this webcam. And I'm not talking about Zoom, the voice chat app either. The video chat app. Yeah, just trying little thing. That's why everything was kind of angled weird. It's good while it lasted, I'll say that. You looked at, okay, talk about cars still with Ilios, I see. I know there's a delay, like about a minute or so. But yep, just take a look at the cards here. Try to see how this can work. But it's always good to test things out, just for the heck of it. Of course, there's my mouse, as you see, as I need to put on something. I try to put myself down the corner, which I know, Joshua, you use OBS, so you know how it works. And unless you do too, so me and the ring light. Oh, okay. I didn't know what you meant while ago I lasted. That's the one thing that kind of sucks about your chat when you don't say what you mean, because I look at what you guys have here in the chat, so that didn't really help. So that's why I kind of didn't know you meant my ring light. It's not the same as when we're not on video together. Alright, just see. Like I said, just trying to see how well this can work, though. Because otherwise, I put it in front of me, then you see this big ring light in front of me, like, ugh. And it's like, it just kind of obscures the shot. It's like, once again, like I said, now it is just a tripod holder. Or a webcam holder, excuse me. It's just like, it's a tripod, but it's not a tripod. Once again, there's no zoom feature on this damn webcam. I know there's ways to change, like, the angles and stuff with this. Where I know if I do this, I can shrink it down. But even then, it's kind of like, still not really the same as what I want to accomplish. But oh well. It's always trial and error with this. But yeah, just give you all a look here at the binder. The late time into chat can be really tiresome sometimes. Program. You noob. Oh, behave yourself, boyo. Yeah, part of me doesn't really like this too much. Unless I do this here, where I can focus it away from them, and you only see my head. But then it's like, I want to be able to crop this here. That was a stab at YouTube, dude. Not you. I figured, yeah. Well, I figured if you're going to be calling somebody else a noob, it'd be probably Joshua, because you guys like to have the little bit of the banter. With me, you don't really do that, but... Alright. I'm just, once again, just trying things out. But Yeah, but being Labor Day here officially in America, even though sadly I have to, work, but that's alright. I was off for the last 2 days anyway. Normally I don't have Sundays off, but I was like, oh well, I'll take advantage of it since I had to go in on Thursday. Maybe next time. Yeah, be specific next time. Yeah. Yeah, that's what sucks about the live chat. When you guys don't say anything in the live chat the right way, it's kind of like I have both of you guys' comments. Like I had to kind of read back properly. Like that's stuff that probably that sucks about text versus talking to somebody in person. But that's all right. It happens. All right. Also, of course, I'm not doing Kick anymore because I've kind of decided Kick's just not all that great. I don't like that Kick doesn't save your live streams after a month. Yeah, you can save clips, but that's asking too much. At least with YouTube, you can save the replay as long as you don't go after a certain time. But all right. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to figure something else out with this ring light because I don't like it being in front of me. Oh well. Because also I can always do this where I pull this little table here. And I can do this. Do I have to deal with this bloody cable issue with Windows 11? I'm hating it. Damn. Yeah, I don't have Windows 11, so... Ugh. Part of me is afraid to upgrade. I know there's probably some good things about it, but there's probably also some bad things. But then you have to say about Windows 10 when people had to go from Windows 7 or Windows 8 to Windows 10. But, oh well. Sometimes you don't have a choice, especially if you want a new computer. Let's get just trying different things here. Show y'all the organization process. I've already put some new cards over this. Yeah, not working the way I wanted to. I kind of want to stay by grabbing my table that I sometimes put my stuff on. Actually, I'm kind of thinking of moving over to my desk at some point. Well, I have two desks. I have my main computer desk over here, and then I have another desk that's next to it. So, let me do this. Let me just go back to the face cam. So like I said, this is a little bit of a chat stream and a test stream, just for the heck of it, just to kind of work out the kinks for future streams for the heck of it. It's not gonna always be perfect. Good thing my laptop doesn't meet the minimum requirements yet. Yeah, for me, it's 50-50 right now for Windows 11. My desktop hasn't asked me, but the computer now is my laptop. My laptop does ask me for Windows 11. Yeah, I know. I kind of figured what you were talking about. Because like I said, with my laptop, I guess my laptop came after my desktop. But they're both Windows 10 machines. And it's weird. My desktop computer is the one that has more memory. And it's the main brain for everything I use. But yet my laptop's the one that always asks me to upgrade. So maybe my desktop's like, nah, I'm good, bro. I don't need to upgrade to Windows 11. Alright. Anyways, I'm going to try something here. Where the Copilot Windows 11 update. It's a privacy nightmare. Yeah, I bet it is. Of all the stuff they're doing now. I know I've been seeing the commercials for Apple's Safari, that their version of like Edge or Chrome, and they're trying to say it's private, like it's a truly private browser, but is it really? I don't know. Of course, I don't have iPhone. I know a lot of people I know you guys probably don't have iPhone. You guys have Samsung like I do, so we all use Chrome. I do has minimum 64 gigabyte storage. Let's think, yeah, I got less than that. Anyways, give me a moment, guys. I'm trying to also get some other stuff done here. So, hold up just a moment. I'm putting my logo back on the screen, but I'll still chat with you guys. know you guys could probably still hear me in the background. If you can't, then, well, it's just, you can probably hear me a little bit. A microphone's definitely something I want to put in the future on my list of stuff that upgrade my, my streaming setup. Alright, maybe switch our milk too while you guys hear me in the background. Oh yeah, I need to go grab my, Oh yeah, hold up. I'll be back in a moment, guys. I forgot I left my Marnie playmat out in the living room. Okay, hi, I'm back, but I'm trying to get some stuff set up here real quick. Kind of like a surprise before, I guess not surprise, but it's kind of like, I'm just not ready to, when I'm standing up, I don't always want to be on camera, unless I prefer to sit down. But I'm trying to clean some stuff off my other desk real quick. I don't really want to show everything in here in the office. But, yeah. Alrighty. Just trying to get everything out of my way, because I'm like, man, oh, my office. I gotta clean it up more. Trying to find everything. I'm trying to get my binder over there, but I want to put my playmat back down. Get these cards here that are, I don't know if they're duplicate. Yeah, they are. Always the fun part of anytime you organize, anything. Almost done with this. This may or may not work. I'm gonna see if this will stretch. Oh, damn it, it's not. I'm gonna have to grab my laptop and it's. Nope, guys, I don't know. Alrighty, logo. So, I have a desk over here, like I said, but the only thing that sucks is I can't really get this to stretch without moving the laptop. And damn, it's like, when you think you're prepared for everything, then you don't. And also, I need to... Oh, shit. Oh, we get the babe back in a moment. Put that back up. Okay. I was trying to see if I can move this over to the other desk, but it would require me to move the laptop. I was like, damn it. I don't really want to pick the laptop midstream unless I unplug some stuff. Might have to. Otherwise, I'm not using my desktop computer because if I use the desktop, I have to have a webcam plugged in, and well, I said before, yeah, this webcam, while it's nice, it wasn't as good as I thought it was when it comes to lighting. You're moving the mobile phone, okay. But alrighty, nothing really wants to work with. It's like I said, it's a test stream. I'm just doing this for the heck of it. Also chat with you guys. But yeah, if I see all this, please, or that, let's go. Laptop could possibly the last time I used Windows. I might move to Linux once I learn more about it. Alrighty. Alright, I'm just gonna move my mouse real quick. I thought what I was gonna do was gonna work, but I might go grab I have a coffee table back in my bedroom that's real small, and maybe I'll use for this, because I thought what I wanted to do was gonna work. I was wrong. Plus, I still gotta grab my binder. This was the one that has my Scarlet Violet base alongside some other Sword and Shield sets. So, like I said, I might try that again real quick before maybe, I don't know. Before, I don't know, I pull my hair out. Not really, I'm just kidding. But still, I don't know. Screw it. I'm just gonna be right back. I'm gonna leave the camera on, because every time I feel like I keep doing that, I should put it on the screen. Alright, back a moment, guys. Hold on. You'll hear me in the background. I'm gonna try not to say anything that's gonna get me off YouTube, but woohoo! Be back in a moment. Like I said, I got a table. It's not the prettiest table, but it's a little table. Maybe I'll get a TV tray next time. So I know those go up a little higher, but alright. I mean, my Marnie playmat. I put on the desk for... Hopefully it sits on the table with no problem. Yep, okay, cool. Alrighty. Let's see how far... Yep, table. Why'd you put the kid on the table? Because you want to! And Sons of Dawn was actually playing a moment ago on Pandora, so... Alrighty. Haha, shout out to the other boys. Devon, what? Get the table! Okay. When all else fails, if you fail once, try again. Okay. Okay, let's see. So now, of course, like earlier, I've got the face cam here. And now my mouse, I've got it on the desk. I can do this. Card cam on. Focus it towards the playmat. Oh, very little lighting, that doesn't help. But, oh well, like I said, when I get a ring light, for sure, another one that actually works, I'll be able to do that. And better overhead lighting. But yep, just to kind of have a look at this. This may not work like I want to. Plan B always works. Well, sometimes Plan B works somewhat. So, yeah. And I'm just looking at this. Oh, well. It's late night. And, you know, there's a lot of people that probably aren't even really online right now, besides you two and me. So, whatever. Just trying to see how this will work. Yeah, this won't work for card openings, unfortunately. Because I'll have to do this the whole time. And it's just gonna be like a real cluster. Okay. Like I said, I don't know. I'm just really just trying to try stuff out here. And I've set it off my desk. I don't know what. But yep. The binder here. Everything's sideways. So, once again, not working like I want it to, but, yeah. And it sucks when something doesn't have zoom on it. You have to mess with it a lot to get it to work, but taking a look at all these cards here. And like I said, that's only one of many binders I have. I've got so many binders of Pokemon. I've got a lot of wrestling card binders, and then some for like football, baseball, Digimon, and etc. But yeah, I just got done putting on the Scarlet. I only had a few new Scarlet and Violet cards, so yeah, not too much here. So I don't know. I may not organize on camera like I wanted to, just because unless I get something that doesn't show like in the shot where it can be over my head and not be obstructing anything. So yeah, that's not working like I wanted to. Oh well, things can't always work like you want it. It can, just gotta find workarounds, but this is not the workaround I really want. So alright. Well, put myself back here. And then... Alright. Oh well, I'm just trying things out, just... see how I could do this. Just get her drink my chocolate milk here. Get a cookie. Oh, man. Oh, well. I'll make it work somehow. Just looking at some stuff here. Nothing too special. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of stuff to talk about. Man. I'm glad you guys are here, though. I don't know, if I was doing this on Restream, maybe I have to see how things go on Restream, I don't know. Or StreamYard, I haven't really been too crazy about anymore. It just seems like the audio is like real wonky if you don't have a good microphone. So like I said, I'm just trying to try things out, see what works. Like I said, I may have to move the laptop at some point. I don't know. Well, I also maybe have to switch USBs because I have my mouse USB on one side and my webcam on the other side, but I want the webcam to be by my desk. So I might need to do that. Maybe that might work. You say check when Bad Blood PLE is. It's on, unfortunately, October. Long week. So you and I won't be able to watch it together. Oh, that's, well, hey, it's understandable. You know, hey, you're going to be doing something with your friends, so that's important. Maybe, you know, we could always do another stream another time. There's always still Survivor Series coming up in November. Unless, you know, something comes up that weekend too. But that's alright. It would just have to be more of the evening PLEs because of the time difference, for one. Because a daytime PLE for us, if it's like nighttime, like over somewhere in Europe, may not work for you because of what time it is for you in Australia. Or if it's like a really like a PLE like that's real late for me, like after new subscriber, cool. Welcome to the channel. Anyways, I'm just testing things out. Yep, so, okay, cool. So you should be back to the part. Hey, one of the big 4 pay-per-views, so at least that's an important thing. Just getting bite my cookie here, so I might have to do something here in a moment to see if this will work. It probably will, because the webcam cord should be long enough to go to the other side of my desk. So I might do that here in a moment. So I'm gonna disconnect my other webcam that's not being used right now. And then I'm gonna turn my mouse off and I'm gonna probably switch the USB ports. Yep, as JRo's Production said, thank you for subscribing, WowE. So appreciate always new subscribers. If you're here for wrestling, here for Pokemon, or you're just here for the heck of it, just, you know, as long as you don't cause any problems, you're here, you know, just to support the channel in any way, you know, just to watch videos, give my videos likes, stuff like that. Appreciate it. Alrighty. Okay, cool. I had to switch the mouse to the other USB port and see what that does. Anyways, grabbing the old ring light here, like I said. Yeah, they can be, for sure. Yeah, I know. That's weird that they're doing it in February. Maybe because they see that the Super Bowl has also been in February the last few years. Like, it's occasionally January, but to see that they changed that, like, so what they got planned for January, I wonder if they bring back day one or something else, or I don't know. That just, I mean, hell, they're gonna have WrestleMania in mid-April instead of the beginning of April, late March, like they used to. It's like, I mean, I get it because of the way their PLEs are doing at least one every 3 weeks, with some exceptions, but it's definitely different how they're doing their PLEs now. Alright. So I'm just about done with my little experiment here to see how well this will work. Because I know at this angle it should sit up better. So if I'm doing like a stream and I want to go back and forth between this and you know, open my cards, might require me moving the laptop if I need to. So yeah, I might have to move it here soon. Alrighty, I'd like to move it. So yeah, like I said, guys, this is more of a test stream, but also just a shoot the shit stream, just to see what everybody's up to, see what everybody thinks of the Bash in Berlin PLE, which for me, I think was a decent show. I can't say there was really a match that didn't really like sucked, but at the same time, I don't know. It was decent for what it was. And something else I want to bring up, and there's nothing against, you know, doing a PLE in our country, but I noticed that every time there's been a PLE, they break a record. Like when they went to France for Backlash, that was like the biggest gate in WWE history. And then Scotland, I think they said something about it being a sellout. I don't know about Saudi because we've already had enough shows in Saudi Arabia, but then we had this show just in Germany, and they said this was one of the biggest sellouts in WWE history. Like, I don't know. It's not. I'm not taking anything away from the international fans. It's cool to see these shows in our countries because it is World Wrestling Entertainment, by the way, even though they don't say it as much. But it's like seems like every show is like the biggest show they've ever done, like ticket wise. Sometimes I wonder if they're overinflating it. That you know, WWE's been known to do that. Like where they'll say what the attendance is for WrestleMania, but they'll be like maybe 10,000 people off what the actual, you know, attendance record is, just so they can make it sound like a bigger deal than it already is. I mean, I believe it. I mean, I see these fans in our countries and how, you know, and not saying we don't have fans here in America that are still passionate, but you see like episode of Raw or SmackDown, and sometimes they don't always look like they're into it, but the international crowds, you know, like France, like Germany, of course, the UK, even up in Canada, how they really get into it. I mean, the US, maybe places like Chicago or Philly, they'll get to it pretty quick. I mean, hell, here in my neck of the woods, when we had Raw here in Wichita last year, we were going crazy, singing along with Seth's theme song and getting Finn Balor pissed off, like legitimately pissed off. I don't know. It just kind of weird that they would actually kind of say that this was a sellout crowd. Like, isn't every show they've? I guess not every show's a sellout compared to what we like in America. Well, I guess we could say anything's a sellout compared to what AEW does. It did feel weird when they did Elimination Chamber in Perth earlier this year. Weird watching it during dinner time. Yeah, well, hey, well they gotta do it in your time zone. Like it's like they do it for us in the evenings. They would do it for you guys. So for us, it was like early morning, going like, well, early late. I would say like rise of the sun's getting ready to rise, or like say and it's evening time in France or Germany. It's afternoon here in America. So it's understandable. You want to still kind of do what people are accustomed to, because, you know, shows always happen around 7, 8 p.m. local time, so they want to keep that going regardless of who else in the world's watching it. So it's cool that you actually get to watch a show when would be a normal time for you guys, but would be not for us. But hey, that's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. We also live in a day and age where you can go back and watch it later. Not know this pay-per-view crap anymore, where you got to buy it once for like 35, 50 bucks, and you got to only watch it for like 24 hours before it was gone. Now you know how good it is where you can go back and watch it like several days in advance if things come up and you can't watch it the night it's on. Of course, you have to do your best to avoid spoilers on social media. But other than that, if you're not on social media, then you don't have that problem. But still, just days and you know what we live through now, like it's crazy. Back in my day, from this chamber, I had to sleep early and wake up at 4:40 just to prep for it. Yeah, I was going to bed. I was like, I would have liked to watch it live, but for me, going to bed around 4 o'clock local time, which would have been 5 o'clock your time, I was like, nah, I would catch it later. Because if it's not on, you know, between noon Central Time and 4 a.m., you know, it's kind of for me, it's like, no, if I'll just be like, I'll watch it later. But, you know, yeah, sure it was. Alrighty, so I'm trying this thing out real quick. I'm also going to make sure I use the right mouse because I'm also got my desktop over here where my, you know, stuff, I mean, my laptop for streaming. WWE was called WF, and you had to purchase pay-per-views on main event in Foxtel. Yeah, they still do that with Box and UFC, and now for AEW, of course, because AEW just don't want to give us, well, because I know there's still a new company that would have been for 5 years, around 5 years, but still, I don't know, AEW, the company in general, just, it's whatever. Anyways, I'm going to do this. And once again, do this. Oh, wow, that's weird. It's showing the last time I had it. Alright, hold on. That didn't work like I thought it would. Because, alright, that was weird. It was showing a still of the last time I had the webcam on. Have to, once again, go to OBS and mess with it for a moment. Oh, you gotta love technology. I sometimes have a love-hate relationship with it. Alrighty. I'm gonna go to this. Go to the properties. And then I will do that. Okay. There we go. And then I'm messing, well, you guys can't see it right now, but you'll see it in a moment. Alrighty. Might also have to increase this a little bit. I'm just messing around with my ring light tripod here. Well, like I said, it's really just a tripod now since it's not a working ring light anymore. But like I said, that's something I'm definitely going to get. Something else. Improvement. You know. Alright. So I'm trying to see how high I can get this thing to go. That might be as high as it might go. Now you'll see when I get on here in a moment. Okay, let me just hit OK. Oh yeah. Use the black box to watch pay-per-views, the converter box as we used to call it. Oh man, of course I remember when you could watch them illegally at one time. There were like channels that were on basic cable, and then you would go to the scrambled channels. I remember watching Survivor Series 1998 once that way. And another time when I watched like some WCW pay-per-views that way too. But alrighty. Oh, I moved the wrong cam. I'm messing around here. Good thing to say it live. Oh, wait. No, it grabbed the card cam again. Dang it. Grab my face cam, not my card cam. Because there we go. As you see Marnie here. Like I said, I'm trying to adjust this the best I can. But the downside is I also might have a problem trying to, look over here because Oh, my earbud just almost came out. That's why. If possible, I may need to move the laptop just in case. But this is something I'll do for future streams. And it's not so far the lighting's not too bad here. It could be better. But like I said, compared to the other webcam I was using, where it just ended up being too dark, and I even tried messing around with the settings on it, and even then it still was looking kind of crappy to the point I would even make it look like it was red or it'd be too bright. Like this webcam here, until I get better lighting for it, I just might not even use it all that much. It feels like it was not really a good webcam, and after causing that echo in my stream, it didn't bug me too much, but at the same time, it's like, man, God forbid you get somebody that does say something, then I mean, if they want to be rude, fuck them, but it's little things that kind of bug me a little. I remember watching King of the Ring Tales of 2 from that. Cool. Yeah, I would say by 2002, since Cox Communications already bought out a lot of the local cable providers around here, we couldn't really get the scrambled ones without a cable box. Oh man, I remember when we had All-Star and Elmer's Foxtel and I accidentally discovered a code where the Oscar SIM card could unlock channels. Damn, that weren't available yet. Holy shit, that's cool. Oh man. Yeah, I remember there was channels that used to not be available on basic cable. Like I remember back in 1994, 95, before they did become available on basic cable, Cartoon Network, Comedy Central, Sci-Fi, Travel Channel, ESPN2, and there was a few other channels. I think Court TV, the old Court TV before it became True TV. Can't remember any other channel. And there was like a few that were only available if you had a cable box. And then Cox, well, it was still Multimedia Cablevision at that time. I'm gonna fix this real quick. Actually no, that looks all right. But Multimedia Cablevision actually made them available basically through your basic cable package. But channels like HBO, Showtime, 7X, obviously being premium channels, and the content they have on them, of course, they have to still make you pay for those. And then Cox eventually came around. We started getting digital cable, started getting more channels, and now we're today where very few people are really keeping their cable anymore because it's just getting too expensive. Like, ugh, it's ridiculous. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to leave the room again for a moment so I can go grab my other binder. But I like to always leave this on the screen so I don't have to always put my logo on the screen. Maybe I should be able to see the cards I have here with some of the other cards I pulled. Oh yeah, definitely Disney Channel or the stuff you saw on syndication through the Disney afternoon. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Disney's gone downhill with their animated shows. I don't even really know what they have for cartoons anymore on Disney or Disney XD since I don't have cable anymore. Seems like the movies are kind of like where they still do all right with, but when it comes to their TV shows, not so much. It's whatever. All right. Like I said, I'm about to go do something real quick. So I'm gonna let y'all see Marnie here, and I will try to be back here shortly. Let me just take the face cam off, just anyway. All right. I said, be back in a moment. Okay. Alrighty. I know people are probably wait. He says he'll be back in a moment, but he's moving around his camera. Like, yeah, I'm like I'll be back in a moment, but you know, when it comes to my face cam. Okay, just trying to fix that. Man, you need a drink, eh? Alrighty. I'm just trying to get everything set up here. Had to I had to move my laptop a little so I could actually be at a better view of my binder. Even then, it's kind of like, hmm. But anyways, yeah, I was just trying to show everything here, and it's not working how I want it to. But sometimes it's not gonna always work the way you want. But I'm gonna look at your guys' comments here. So, Gaming Hill Elio says, "I'm not having Disney Channel here till 2004." Of course, Josh O says, "Agreed. It's not as good as it used to be. Good thing I can look it up with the links, you know, to watch old cartoons online." And then, yeah, Disney is fun with some of their films nowadays, yeah. And you know, Joshua says, "Yep, I wonder why that is." Leo says, "That Pinocchio remake was the last straw for me." And Joshua says, "Okay, although I asked was a rhetorical question, and I know why it really is, but yeah, that would contribute to it, among other things." And it really ends with, "Man, I need a drink." You know, these remakes they be making nowadays, sometimes they're good, and other times they're bad, and it's just, I don't know. I mean, you know, you're running out of original ideas, and come on, not everything Disney did is original. A lot of it's from books. I mean, everything's, you know, it's got to come from somewhere. I mean, Disney does have some original ideas, but I mean, of course, you know, when it comes to their actual IPs like Mickey and Minnie and Donald and Goofy, but then I don't know. Ever since they started buying up everything from Marvel to Star Wars, it's kind of like they rely more on that alongside also whatever they get with Pixar. They bought them too. And hey, no hate for Pixar. I love the Pixar movies. But alright, I'm just messing around here a little bit more. Sorry I keep you guys all waiting. Besides me messing around with this cam here, I just wanted to kind of see how well. Yeah, me too. The original Disney movies. Yep, definitely. It's cool that they want to make live action remakes, but I'm like, nah, you can't, you just can't. No. And right there, the webcam decide, or the ring light, I should say, that I'm trying to readjust it. It may not want to work the way I want it to, so I may just say screw it. This might work good for cards, maybe, but maybe not showing an entire binder. But I don't know. Man, if I could have you guys here on the stream real quick, that'd be great. But I mean, I'm glad you guys are in the live chat. Oh man's. Your old man actually likes Deadpool. Hey, never wrong with that. I mean, as I was talking about on the stream earlier tonight, and man, that Deadpool Wolverine movie, man. Oh man, that's such a great movie. I laughed my ass off. And you know, just for all the story plots and the fourth wall breaks. So yeah. Neil says, "I hate to say this, but Disney didn't really learn their lesson from Power Rangers with both Marvel and Star Wars." Well, I would say more Star Wars. Marvel, yeah, the Avengers was kind of more their swan song. But, Power Rangers. Now it's in Hasbro's hands, and right now we don't even have Power Rangers at the current moment. At least when it comes to any adaptations from Super Sentai, so, yeah. Alright, I'm trying something here. I'm going to try to organize my cards here. But, I don't know, Staple may send the binder up somehow. I don't think my ring light tripod going higher than it did. And every time I mess with it, that does that. It starts shaking a little. Oh, I know there's nothing wrong with it. I'm so used to my father being more basic and old-fashioned. Well, hey! You know, you can't always judge a book by their cover. Like, for example, my mom, God rest her soul, she was never really big on, like, wrestling. But yet she liked UFC. And I was not really the violent type, but UFC's a sport, obviously. And I was surprised to see her get into UFC of all things. Man. So, some people you really, you're surprised that they, maybe they get into stuff later in life. They maybe start to, develop new interests you maybe never know they had. But anyway, just once again, trying to mess things here a little bit. I'm going to maybe flip through the binder. Because right here is Paldea Evolved, and I'm trying to get to one of the other sets I'm about to put cards in. I don't know, maybe I'll do that off camera just because it's not really working as like I want it to. But maybe for the next pack open I do, maybe I'll consider doing it on camera. Plus, you'll see a lot of blank spots that don't have anything in them. Yeah, it looks like they're not blank, but it doesn't really do it justice on the webcam. Just because that's how I keep things organized, so I don't have to move cards unless it's like reverse hollows. So yeah, I wish that I could just pick up a little bit. Spider-Man No Way Home was my last MCU film in theaters, and despite some of my peers hating it, I generally enjoyed it. Yeah, I think the Spider-Man movie's been good. But man, like I said, Deadpool Wolverine, it's a great movie that ties in both the MCU and 20th Century Fox. And man, one scene really got me with the fourth wall break that does relate to 20th Century Fox. I won't say anything else, you have to see it for yourself. But the minute I saw it, I bursted out laughing along with everybody else in the theater. It was like, damn. It was like just basically a reminder of like, well, that's it. Disney owns this now. The only thing Disney does not own is Sony. Because they have a partnership with Sony to get Spider-Man, but they know that they sure as hell is never going to get Sony in their hands. They know that Sony will never give up Spider-Man completely. So, it's whatever. Just trying to see. I think this is Obsidian Flames. Yeah, I'm just trying to look at my sets here. Trying to move over to get a little closer without getting too far away from the laptop. But also, when it comes to organizing my cards, I like to use a site called Pokelector. And this is how I keep everything organized, which you guys can see it on the phone. This is the site, Pokelector, the app, right here. I just do that. If you click on one, you already know, but and of course I go on my RCTCG account. And then my collection. Click back on that. Hold up. No, that's English and Japanese. English sets. Oh, come on. Close that out. Get right here, Pokelector again. But yeah, I try to keep up. If Disney owns Warner, that is going to get people talking. Oh, man. Yeah, Disney's tried to buy Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers owns DC, and that would be the end for DC and Warner Brothers. But already Discovery owns Warner Brothers, and we already know what's going on with them. It's looking pretty bad. Especially when they brought in both Sam Raimi, Spider-Man, Mark Webb, Spider-Man with villains from respective universes. Oh yeah, I saw No Way Home. It was a good movie. A good way to have the original Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, then you had Andrew Garfield from the Amazing Spider-Man, and then Tom Holland, who's the current Spider-Man. Have all three of them together. I mean, that was awesome. And when you brought back Green Goblin, played by Willem Dafoe, brought back Doc Ock. Oh, I forgot the name of his actor. Shit. Or she brought back Sandman. Jamie Foxx is there as Electro. I mean, they didn't bring back Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio. That was the only one they didn't bring back, but still, it was a good, decent movie for what on my phone side to go off while I was talking to you guys. But yeah, this is how I keep track of everything. Let's see, Obsidian Flames. Of course, I see my owns and my neededs, and I'll have to look through. If it could happen, that's a scary thought. Not since preventive ways of monopoly are not being enforced. Well, also remember, Warner Bros. Discovery was trying to buy Paramount not too long ago. Which, boy, if they had Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network on the same roof, Oh boy, we already know Cartoon Network now is kind of looking bad, but Nickelodeon themselves, boy. But if Disney, man, if Disney got either Paramount or Warner Brothers, yeah. I don't even want to think about it. We're getting to that future where everything's starting to merge together. And you think of everything that's split off in the past. Oh boy, it's crazy to think about. I mean, shoot, at one point WWE almost came a monopoly when they bought those two ECW, but of course you still had at the time New Japan, All Japan, CMLL, AAA, and the NWA was still in existence. TNA would come out of that. And you know, we also live in different times where streaming services and YouTube are a thing for wrestling. Alright, so I'm trying to think if this is gonna work. Might move the laptop again just so I can be in a good spot to look at my binder here. To admire all these cards, I just gotta find my City in Flames cards. Like, here we go. And of course, with my earbuds here, I don't want to yank them out by accident. The chance of a spinoff from Warner Bros. Discovery. Yeah, I would hope so because shit, they didn't learn their lesson from the AOL Time Warner merger apparently. Because man, that one was terrible. That one only lasted about a couple of years before they split off, and AOL got bought out by Verizon. They haven't been the same since. Of course, AOL also from that point was already no longer its own internet provider. Instead, it was just a website. Boy, but who would this hurt though? Would it hurt Discovery or would it hurt Warner Brothers if they were to split off? Because I don't know. I feel like Warner Bros. Is the one that started to suffer. Discovery still the one's kind of quite the composite move. I would never imagine to see merge together. Some okay. I hate this. I'm sorry, but this hard in my corner gets on my nerves when I try to get the top chat. Let's see. Some do work out. Some a total miss. I don't like this heart in the corner. I don't mind the heart where you guys actually start spamming hearts and all that, but I hate when it gets in the way on the OBS chat. I wish I can take that off here because I have a hard time reading comments. I had to stretch it out a little bit so I can actually read your guys' comments better. Their game division isn't doing well. Ooh, damn. Alright, so I'm just looking through everything. I'm trying to find all my pulls here from City in Flames. And actually, I know that on OBS you can do a capture of your browser. Of course, I don't want to ever show anything that's personal, so like I won't enter any passwords on camera because I don't want to dox myself. That's the last thing I want to do. But alright. Pokelector. Might do it on here. But this is a good way to keep track of everything. I'm going to close out one of these tabs. Alright. Not that. I'll move back to OBS. Let's see. Browser. Hit OK. Interesting. Let me see something. I'm gonna hit OK. Copy. I'm just checking this out. Okay, look. Well, we don't want my okay, so OBS has its own browser. Okay, good to know. I thought it would actually use Microsoft Edge on here. The last game I bought from them was Mortal Kombat 11, and the gameplay started feeling dated to me. Properties. Well, local file. Okay, I'm just exploring this, so it's not the same as when I... Okay, So I don't like that. I'm definitely not going to use this browser on here. I thought it would actually let me use my browser from like Microsoft Edge. Huh, interesting. I'm not going to use that. Remove. Yeah, I'm going to remove browser. I thought it would let me use Chrome or Edge. No, I know there's window capture. There we go. Let me try that. There we go. Let's use that. So yeah, of course, put me back on the screen here in a moment. Oh man, that's interesting. I was kind of messing around with it. Okay, I figured, yeah, it's getting late for you, Ilios. It's already like about to be 2:30 for you, so yeah, understandable. All right, I'm gonna just do this. Kind of looking at Pokelector here, but yeah, we can actually move that down a bit. Oh, no, that's down too much. Face cam, card cam, window capture. Okay, oh, cool. Yep, enjoy your evening or afternoon course are, yeah, well, for just like you, for me, it's early, it's, morning. Yep, and as Joshua says, yep, have a good sleep. Alrighty. So let's see. So while I'll do this, City in Flames. I might close this out again here in a moment. I just want to test this out. This might be useful in the future for showing like videos. Pleasant dreams. All right. Well, now that he's off, it's just you and me, Josho. Oh man, I'm just trying to test all this out to see how well this all works. And I'm looking through my City in Flames cards here to see what all I have, so I know what's going in the binder. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I do need a Gloom. So, of course, let me look at my OBS real quick. Of course, there's the Gloom card. Not the Special Illustration Runner Gloom, but just a regular Gloom, as I will go back to my browser. And I will click that to say I have my collection now. Of course, I always love to read the cards. Of course, Gloom is a weed Pokemon, not to be confused with this kind of weed, but yeah. He's 2 foot and 7 inches, 19 pounds. Invited Scent. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. And the leaf step, which is 20. What appears to be drool is actually sweet honey. It is very sticky and clings stubbornly if touched. Of course, that's what I read here on the card. So yeah, the card, if you guys were to read it, because that's always a fun thing about when I organize cards. Of course, now I gotta go put in the binder real quick. Let me just move these cards off the side. And then I will switch back to the card cam real quick. I gotta make sure I use the right mouse. Because I also have my desktop computer over here playing music. I'll do this. Of course, it doesn't show the top of my binder here unless I move the damn webcam up. There's a spot right there I reserved for a Gloom. So we will put the Gloom in the binder. Like so. Boom. And, you guys can figure out the rest. And I got, of course, a full page here. And, of course, I look for any more grass types to see what I need in here in this pile. Of course, I already saw Scyther Reverse. That can go at either my reverse collection or it'll be a duplicate. Let's see. Capsakid. Oh, looks like I might need this one. Yeah, it's not there. Cool. So, of course, I will go back to the window capture. And that card here is number 24. Boom. And we got it in. All right. Let me just now take that off. Alrighty, of course I'm gonna read here. Capsakid is a spicy Pokemon. Only 1 inch. He's 1 foot tall and he's 6.6 pounds. You got another 6 on that. Double headbutt. Does flip 2 coins. Does 50 damage for each heads. And it says the more sunlight this Pokemon bathes in, the more spicy chemicals are produced by its body, and thus the spicier its moves become. And you will go right here. So that spot is filled. Once again, I look through, see if I got more grass types here that might need to go in the binder. Let's see, I got, Arboliva. I think that's another one I need. And do I have the Smoliv? Oh, and then Combi. That's another one I think that I have to put in the binder too. That is number 8, so I kind of need to go back to the first page then. Okay, yeah, looks like this is... Yeah, I already have it. Okay, so that's a duplicate. That's the fun, and this is just a small pile right here of cards. I've got bigger piles I gotta go through, and when I still am adding cards to a set, it makes it a little difficult, so... Arboliva, this is a Versal, it's an Olive Pokemon, it's 4 foot 7 inches, 106.3 pounds, healing roots, heal all damage from 1 red Pokemon, Oil Shot, 90 hit points. And this calm Pokemon is very compassionate. It will share its delicious, nutrient-rich oil with weakened Pokemon. Cool. Alright. Go back to window capture real quick. So now I gotta go add that in. And boom. And that's how it's done, of course. And then once again, I will go back to here. And I will turn off the window capture. So now I know what to do. Never use browser, because I don't trust OBS's browser, because then I have to show my password on the screen. I'm not doing that. So I'll measure to use the window from now on. So at least I'm learning this stuff as I go. But alright, that's probably about... I'll probably look back and forth. And hey, now that I know I can do window capture, if I want to open anything up, maybe in the future, let me go to something else here. And you will see here in a moment. In case I want to do anything on another channel I have. I'm just waiting for it to load up. If it wants to load. I opened it. There we go. A paint program I like to use. Just taking a while, unfortunately, but maybe because I have OBS here running at the same time, I'm also running my internet. Alright. Let me go back to OBS here, and then... Let me go to my window capture, properties. Let's see. There we go. And boom. Open up a little paint program here called GIMP. So now if I want to do like art streams, I can. I know I can do it through Discord too. I do like private chats, but if I want to do it publicly and show them, then hey, this is how I can do it. So yeah, of course, the most recent artwork I've been working on. Let's see, I'm going to do open as layers. And I'm not going to really work on this right now, but maybe at a future time. Let's see, let me go to arts and refs. Let's see, let's go to my coloring. Yep, I got some, of course, my OCs along with everybody else's OCs that I've drawn. I have to find where I saved it. I had to resave it for something else. There we go. This right here. Of course, Joshua, you already know how I do things. But for anybody else watching that wants to see how I do it, of course, I've already all done this in advance. But of course, I don't still got to finish up with the shading at some point. Let's see. Noel line. Has to change the new file. And boom. Oh boy. Ryoichi in that suit. It's not his style. Oh man. Definitely will help out future streams. Twitch is good for program streams there, and all friend of mine, Miss Midnight, does that weekly. Cool. I don't know if I'll ever use Twitch, and then, like I said in the past, I was going to use Kick, but since Kick only like to keep your streams for like a limited amount of time, and there's limited features like, one, you don't get custom thumbnails. That sucks. Yeah, you can customize your homepage, but yeah, I just thought I'd show that off real quick. I'm probably going to work on it again later. Yep, the Yubby probably needs a Starbucks coffee or two. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because Ryoichi is more based off me, for those of you who don't know. The guy over there with the suit on, he usually wears like black t-shirts and ball caps, blue jeans, but he had to wear this suit as a disguise, and of course his girlfriend slash wife, as she would later become, the girl right there in the red tank top, yeah, she had to make fun of him for it, because Ryoichi wasn't known for wearing suits. And the story is that there was a little thing with me and Josh over here did with our OCs, where his OC Yumiko and my OC Ryoichi were going to do some investigating because they weren't part of a wrestling company yet that their significant others were a part of, with Yumiko's significant other, Tetsuya, and Ryoichi's significant other, Noel, being part of, and there was some evil stuff going on. It's a long story. Yep, Yumiko in her sexy librarian outfit, and she convinced Ryoichi to wear a suit. It's like, man, we gotta make these stories in the future. Get them all animated and everything. It'd be awesome. Alright, so I think I will close out that window capture for now. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of everything to talk about, but just kind of, once again, like I said, this is a test stream. Might wrap things up here in a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. Because like I said, I wish there was a way we could have somebody else on camera with me. I'm just looking something up. I'm just looking something up. OBS virtual camera. Interesting. Well, I know there's a way you can have like an audio call, but I'm just looking through on here. It'd be awesome if we could have, you here on the stream without having to go to Restream or StreamYard every time. Because I would prefer that. I don't mind Restream, but StreamYard, like I said, just, Let's see. Of course, all these video tutorials, I'd rather just look at the line by line. Okay. Start virtual camera. Webcam settings, Discord. I don't want to bore everybody else watching this right now with what's going on, what I'm reading, but I'm just trying to look at everything. Oh well. Like I said, we'll definitely have to schedule our stream in the future when I get some more stuff, and maybe I'll go back to Restream anyway, just to give that another try. Maybe see how well it works with this microphone or with these earbuds before I get an actual microphone. But oh well. But yeah, I'm probably about to wrap things up. Josh, I'm glad you're here, dude. I'm glad to hear from you again. It's through text only, but definitely have to organize something down the line. You know, maybe have us together. I know we won't be able to do Bad Blood. You already mentioned that it's going to be the same weekend you're going to be out, so it's all right, you know. But we can definitely do some for Stars. But, you know, try to do some stuff before then, too, just depending on how your schedule goes and how mine goes. But anyways, let me just take off my card cam real quick. As you see the emptiness here. I go back to my face cam. And there we go. And I am back on the screen in full. Kind of weird doing it that way, but, you know, whatever. But alright, guys, I'm going to wrap things up. Josho, thanks for being here for this stream. And, of course, once again, thanks to our good old pal Ilios. And also thanks to our new subscriber. I don't know what they subscribed for, but I guess I'll find out if I see that subscriber again. Alright, yeah, we'll definitely, for sure. Alright, cool. Alright, so guys, I'm going to wrap this up now, this little impromptu stream, this second impromptu stream, because I thought, alright, I'll just do it again for the heck of it. But guys, thanks for watching. And I'll put that on the screen. As always, rock on, keep collecting, stay safe. And for everybody here in the U.S., have Labor Day, where you have it off or not. And if you're outside the U.S., well, I hope you have a good day regardless. And I'll catch y'all on